is now.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you.
I did.
A little rusty on the string setup. Been a few months.
It's all good.
It's hard when you don't do it all the time. And then there's commercials on the video. There's like a Kamoya that's new, a new running Y, and a new Lithia.
Benea Botello. Welcome the Mountaineers of Eastern Oregon. And now, friends, let's meet the starters for the Oregon Tech Lady Owls. Starting in goal, a junior from Canby, number 31, Hallie Adair. A junior from Clackamas, number 1, Kaya Wetzel. A sophomore from Miliani, Hawaii, number 3, Kara Morris. A sophomore from Gladstone, number 4, Brianna Lewis. A senior from Penryn, California, number 6, Sylvia Sloss. A sophomore from Vancouver, Washington, number 8, Giselle Valencia. A freshman from Eugene, number 9, Ashley Hart. A freshman from Lehu, Hawaii, number 11, Logan Kashima. A senior from Oregon City, number 13, Maddie Miller. A freshman from Kent, Washington, number 16, Kaylin Ness. A junior from Salem, number 22, Carly White. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we'd ask that you please rise and remove your caps as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Glad you could join us here this morning from Klamath Falls. A triple header of action here on the Owl Sports Network. We start with women's soccer as the Lady Owls look to try to snap a 2-game losing streak as they will meet their rivals from LeGrand, the Mountaineers of Eastern Oregon. Mike Safford with you under beautiful skies. We have been blessed over the last month or so here in the basin with outstanding weather, and that is definitely the case here again today. And not a cloud in the sky. We don't expect a cloud to be in the sky for at least another week here in the area. Tech yesterday, a tough loss against the College of Idaho, giving up a second-half goal and losing by a score of 1-0. Tech riddled with injuries right now. And for Oregon Tech, in fact, a couple players today making their starting debut with the team, and it's a pair of freshmen. Ashley Hart, a striker from North Eugene High. She will be in the starting lineup at one of the wingers. And also Kaylin Ness, a freshman from Kentridge High in Washington. She will start at one of the backs as well. So the Owls playing without their starting goalkeeper, without one of their starting key forwards, and without their center back. And so Oregon Tech trying to get through this weekend with those injury bugs. For Eastern Oregon, a team that has played so well over the last 5-6 years, a team that has made 5 trips to the NAIA National Tournament. This year they sit at 8-3-2. Yesterday, though, took a tough loss at Southern Oregon, losing that game by a score of 4-0. A surprising score when I saw that. As I was talking with their head coach, Jacob Plucker, before the game, and Jake told me, he goes, I think our team stayed on the bus and never got off when we were getting ready to play. He said it was just one of those days. But Eastern, a team that can score. They've got some very good playmakers, including their all-conference midfielder Erica Skinlove, who has been a mainstay in their lineup the last couple seasons. Chloe Marasalki has had a great season as well, and for them, Madeline Barker gets the start as the goalkeeper. She has been very good over the last couple years for Eastern Oregon. As we get set for action, glad you could join us. Again, as I mentioned, it is the first of 3 today here on the Owls Sports Network. I'm glad that you could take the time out of your morning and or afternoon to be able to watch us. Eastern in the whites, day 2 of a conference doubleheader. The road team always is in the white kit. And for Oregon Tech, they are in the navy tops. Tech did not wear their whites at all this weekend, as Oregon Tech made sure to have themselves their pink uniforms yesterday. As you look at your screen, Eastern Oregon will be going from your left to your right. The Mountaineers from LeGrand off to a good start, as I mentioned. Looking at the lineups for both teams, as I mentioned, Oregon Tech with a little different look today. Wetzel Morris, Lewis Sloss, Valencia Hart, Kashima Miller, Ness, White, and the keeper of Hallie Adair. Eastern, Barker starting in goal, Gustafson, Vigil, Shaveria Madrigan, Ford, McDevitt, Makiaki, Shuchuk, Huatori, Hicks, and Botello. Maddie Miller going to press forward for the Owls, something that Tom Eichelkraut told me before the game. He said, we're not going to sit back to start. We're going to press forward and see if we can just go toe-to-toe, as Eastern will play a ball deep into the Oregon Tech end. And first touch of the day for Hallie Adair, the Owls keeper. Oregon Tech has lost 2 straight. It's been a while since OIT has dropped back-to-back games. They sit at 4-3-3 on the season. They are 3-2-2 in conference plays. They play a ball wide, trying to get a runner. That was Kashima. But the Eastern defense, which has been very good this season, up until yesterday, unable to clear it. They go wide trying to find Wetzel. She can't get a run on it. And it will be a throw in across the top of the 6, deep in the Eastern Oregon end. Again, men's soccer will follow us at 2:30 today. And then immediately after that at 5, we'll have volleyball action, Northwest University in town. Sloss in the middle, has got some space, left-footed shot, redirected for a corner kick for Oregon Tech. So Tech will have a set piece to start. And it looks like it'll be Ashley Hart to play the corner for the Lady Owls. Tech with 2 goals off corner kicks this season. Hart plays it into the middle, and right there is Barker as Wetzel was on a run, but Hart unable to get enough underneath the ball to try to get it over the top of Madeline Barker. Definitely not the same sort of start that we've seen for the Lady Owls their last couple games. Ball quickly played in. Didn't even see the ball get thrown. It was like it was just kind of just slung in there. Winning the ball in the midfield for Eastern is Vigil. Sloss trying to play to Hart. Ashley in behind. Can she get to the ball? No. I guess yes. I didn't think she was going to be able to get there, but she tried to play across looking for Ness on the run, and Barker was in front. Showing the speed, the former North Eugene product. So far, Tech been the aggressor. Eastern, a team that opened up their season with matches down in Florida. Played difficult competition down there, including taking a loss 3-0 against current number 1 ranked Kaiser. In fact, both College of Idaho played Kaiser last year at the national tournament, took a 2-0 loss. And then Eastern a 3-0 loss this year. I mean, it talks about how good some of these programs are, knowing that Eastern ranked 25th in this week's poll. C of I ranked 22nd. They'll have a tough one today over the hill in Ashland. In fact, we'll make sure to pull that one up and keep you abreast of the score. Valencia trying to play a ball. And now here comes EOU. Mounty's going to push towards the middle, cleared out by Morris. It'll go wide for a throw-in. It'll be Makiaki. Cleared out by White. Owls trying not to concede a corner. They do not, and in fact, Oregon Tech will get a throw-in. Trying to play to Maddie Miller along that far side. Mountaineers into the area. That's Vigil. And a whistle, it'll be a foul on the Mounties. Strange weekend for Eastern Oregon. No football for their team. And it's interesting that their football team and their soccer team share community stadium there in LeGrand. And this being a weekend in which they could have had a home soccer game, not had any conflicts, but the Mounties on the road, headed by Miller, trying to find Wetzel off the free kick, and Tech will get a throw in at the top of the 18. 3 of the teams in the league, Southern, Eastern, College of Idaho, at least the true Cascade Conference, have football programs. Rocky Mountain does, as well as Carroll College, those affiliate members of the league. They'll play into Maddie Miller, try to loop a pass, and it goes out along the end line. It'll be a goal kick for Eastern Oregon. Yesterday, some scores around the conference on the women's side. Everything, at least in my book, looked like it went status quo. Northwest with a 4-1 win at Multnomah as Sloss takes a rack at it from distance, and Barker there to make the save. That came out of nowhere. A good rip that time from Sylvia Sloss. as Oregon Tech continues to be the aggressor. The interesting part of that Northwest Multnomah game, the fact that Northwest conceded a goal. In fact, they had not conceded a goal in conference play to this point this year. Evergreen and Warner Pacific played to a 2-2 draw, a match in which Warner scored late. Sloss trying to find numbers, through ball into the area. Wetzel tries with the left foot, shot up and off the crossbar and out. A foot lower, it's a goal. Good left-footed chance that time from Kaya Wetzel. And so early on, the possession has favored Oregon Tech. And the Owls trying to push again. Flicked by Hart into the area. Wetzel tries to head it and finds Barker. Tech already with 4 shots, nearly equaling their number from yesterday's match. Along with Oregon Tech's loss to C of I and Eastern Oregon's loss to Southern Oregon, Rocky Mountain dropped a 2-0 decision to Rocky Mountain, and Providence got in the win column. Beating Bushnell is on a counter. Far side of the field, ball crossed in, and right there to knock it away was Morris. Kara Morris standing up, the Eastern player on the run. That's Makiaki. Ball driven towards the top of the 18, and then a whistle. And a foul on the Mounties. Elsewhere today in the conference, Bushnell, they are at Rocky. Providence plays host to Corbin. C of I, they are at Southern. Multnomah plays host to Evergreen, and Northwest is at Warner Pacific. Far side of the field, Wetzel. Can she earn a corner? She won't earn a corner, but she'll earn a throw-in. So Logan Kashima will push up from her outside back position. Look for Kaylin Ness in the area. Maddie Miller, left-footed shot, goes wide. Not a great angle for Miller. But Tech just peppering the net early in this contest. 12 minutes in, and Oregon Tech has a decisive shot advantage. In fact, if you look at the numbers, 4-0 for Tech in shots, 2 of them on frame. OIT with just 18 players in uniform today. And a couple of the players that are in uniform only there for emergency as an overplay in the back. It's Brooke Ford for Eastern. Takes a shot wide to the left. Had a 1v1 with Adair, did Ford, after the misplay in the back for Oregon Tech. Had an opportunity. Ford had 3/4 of the net open, but unable to finish. Best chance of the day. Valencia plays a long ball. Wetzel on the run. Can she get to it first? She cannot. Good tackle in the back from Eastern Oregon. I believe that was Shiveria Madrigan, their very good defender. That's exactly who it was. All-conference player from a year ago. Eastern pressing off the restart. They work wide. That's Ford. Cross in front through two players trying to chip it, but unable to get a full foot was Madison Hicks. Still in the offensive end. Madrigan. And the Owls clear. Slosh for the Owls, trying to push forward. Numbers favor Eastern. Wetzel trying to split a double team, and she does not have any support. 15th minute, scoreless. Eastern Oregon finally mounting some offensive pressure. Trying to find Hicks down the right wing was Huatari. But an unlucky pass. Tech plays to Maddie Miller, now looking for Hart. OIT playing with one central forward, two outside wingers. That being Ness and Wetzel. From outside, that's Ford. And the Owls able to clear it. Ness, the freshman. Plays to Wetzel in the middle. Didn't have enough pace on that ball. Ness in a starting role for the first time in her career. Kashima out wide. Plays back into Miller. Maddie Miller trying to play a through ball, but Wetzel not on the run. And it'll roll all the way to the end line. It'll be a goal kick for Eastern. Mounties hit the road next week. They will play a single game in Helena against Carroll College. Carroll matched up with Walla Walla, which does not have a women's program. They do have a men's side, and so the men's teams play two matches that weekend, but the women's teams either make the trip to Helena for one game or that's it. Oregon Tech will head to the Willamette Valley. Key matches Friday against Corbin, who's been playing well this year on the women's side. And then they'll take on Bushnell, team that's searching for their first win of the year. The seasonal close for Oregon Tech, the regular season that is, final weekend of the month. Multnomah will come here to the Basin on the 28th. And then Warner Pacific, it'll be senior day for both the men and the women's team on November 29th. I should say October 29th. And then we'll see where the Owls sit in the table. See if they will make a return trip to the Cascade Conference Championships and see if they can defend their league crown. Ness making a good run down the left side, but the AR put the flag up. Thought maybe she had kept that ball in the field of play. Ness trying to flick one in towards the deep. Shaveri Madrigan plays the ball wide. Good pace from the midfield for Eastern as they try to push forward. Ford. Now Vigil. One name absolutely I have not seen is Erica Skinlove, the all-conference junior from Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. One of their top players not in the starting lineup today. She's dangerous all over the pitch. Sloss waiting for a runner, instead plays wide. Brianna Lewis with her first touch of the afternoon. And it comes nearly 20 minutes in. Lewis shifting to one of the outside back spots. She's played in the offensive midfield the majority of the year. Pretty much the spot where Kayla Ness is on the left side. An unlucky touch there and gives Eastern the possession. Took her eye off the ball and it just rolled right underneath her foot. Glad you could join us today here from the OIT soccer field. Ryan Skinner, our engineer. Brennan Williams on the camera today. We're in it for the long haul. Eastern will have the possession. 35 yards from goal. Sloss drew a triple team and was unable. It looks like an injured player of some sort and will stop the clock. Something going on with Darby McDevitt, one of the captains for Eastern Oregon. We'll see if Jacob Plucker will go to his bench or not. One of the things with yesterday's women's game was not many stoppages at Wool. Looks like we'll have the clock resume. Ball played deep into the OIT end. Tech will have a throw in. It looks like Eastern will have their first reserve. I just spoke of Skinlove. She's set to check in at the next opportunity. Botello out wide. As it will be Skinlove to come on, she will replace Huatari. So the first substitution. Gotta like it when you have an all-conference player coming in off the bench. Eastern with good depth. Able to do so. Looked like a good win for Eastern Oregon off the free kick, but they'll say that Hicks climbed the ladder on the back of one of the Oregon Tech players, and unfortunately gets called for the foul. Halfway home here in the first half in a scoreless draw. As Sloss plays it in. Ness able to find the ball. Thought about trying to take a shot. Could have been a pass as well. And it got knocked away. Eastern on the attack. Matiaki trying to find a runner in space. Had Ford along with Botello up top, but unable to connect a pass. Miller trying to play the feet of Wetzel. Eastern will touch it back, and Ness nearly won the ball in the defensive end. Lewis wins the ball for Oregon Tech. Valencia pushing forward, gets it to Sloss. Sloss chips in, headed back towards a defender. Sloss just comes from behind, wins the ball, plays back to Miller. She'll take a low lining crack at it. And it gets blocked. And it'll be a foul on Maddie Miller. Miller took a strong boot at that ball, but it was low and on the ground and kind of got tangled with the feet of one of the Mountaineer players. Ness finds Miller, and they'll call a handball on Maddie Miller. As we start the 25th minute. That was an unlucky bounce for Oregon Tech. Miller had some space to dribble. Could have been able to carry the ball at least probably 15 yards. Not a great restart there for Eastern. Tech trying to remain in their shape. Skinlove, through ball. Was looking for Matiaki, but couldn't get her on the run. Far side of the field, it's Ford. And it'll be a throw in. For Eastern. Our center official was signaling as if it was going to be a corner kick, but the ball obviously was not a corner. Tech will have the throw in deep in their own end. Southern Oregon and College of Idaho, they are scoreless in the 24th minute as well. Ball played into the area. Hicks got tied up there with Lewis. And Tech able to switch the field. See if they'll play back to Barker. A nice decision there by McDivitt. But Ashley Hart, unlucky touch for the freshman. Couple substitutions for Eastern Oregon. For the visitors, Natalie Goth will check in. And also on for the Mounties. Naralski on for Botello. OIT looks like they're going to make a change as well. Looks like Kreiser on for Ness. Skinlove. First touch for Goth. Tries to play a through ball. The ball will be kicked down. We'll see it'll be a corner for Eastern. First set piece for the Mounties. We'll see who will take the corner for the Eastern Mountaineers. It will be Goth. Play near post. Ball in front. Looked like a handball. They didn't call it. Ball by Goth going back post. Header. And high with a sitter. Oh my, 3 cracks at it. For the Mounties. First one was Matiaki. Then it was Vigil. And then the third try was the unmarked try. As a card going to be issued to Eastern. And then the third crack, pushing forward, was Gustafson. Kreiser just came in. Everybody pleading for a call. I think that was a good no call. In tight. Chance with a left foot. And Adair able to get there. The shot by Goth. There'll be a foul on Kreiser for Oregon Tech. Long ball played into the area. Eastern has had some opportunities. Had that 3-shot flurry off that corner kick. Hart able to win the ball for Oregon Tech. Miller gonna play it. Finds Wetzel, onside. Kaya Wetzel looks to drop the ball back to Hart. Hart to Sloss. Looking backside, no one home for Oregon Tech on the right side of the pitch. Kashima, though, plays to the feet of Valencia. Kashima with the left. Eastern looking to counter. Vigil was looking to have a run. Good ball played in the middle, Kashima. The center backs for Eastern Oregon have been stout. A lot of energy being used by both sides. Miller plays a ball out wide, trying to get it to Kreiser. Now we'll sub 2. Hart will come off. Miranda Valle going to come on for the Owls. And Emily Williams will be on for Brooke Ford for Eastern. It'll be an Oregon Tech throw-in the 34th minute. Check, that'll be an Eastern throw-in the 34th minute. Sloss, the benefactor there. Plays to Wetzel, leaves it off for Miller. Maddie takes a crack with a left foot, and it's stopped. Maddie was trying to tee that one up. It was Miller. Kashima trying to get pushed forward. Tech's changed their shape a bit. Valle now at the point. They move Kreiser to the outside back on the near side. One of the wingers. The two central midfielders still there. Miller and Sloss unmarked. That's Noralski. Takes a shot with a left hand and it's stopped by Adair. Chloe Noralski, a junior from Buckley, Washington. Eastern will sub again in the next opportunity. Try to get some fresh legs for the final 10 minutes. Unlucky touch for Sloss, but she's able to win the ball back and play it out wide. Valle trying to win it. Kiana Guzan set to come on for Oregon Tech as well. Little space for Noralski. But right there were the Owls. Now Skinlove. So 3 subs come on. Again, it will be Sydney Peck for Vigil. It will also be Gracie Hoover for Matiaki. And for Oregon Tech, Kiana Guzan. On for Kashima. Logan Kashima doesn't come out often. Good that Key's healthy enough to be able to play. Been battling injury throughout the season. Nice move by Hoover. Hoover plays wide. A little too wide. And it'll be a goal kick. Had Emmy Williams on the run. The sophomore transfer from Walla Walla Community College. I thought we had some ball kids around, but seems like they're not in the ends. A lot of times where you need them to be. Can Valier win the ball in the midfield? She cannot. 38th minute. And Tech will concede a throw-in. Same part of the game in Ashland, where C of I and Eastern, actually in Southern, are scoreless as well. 4 really good teams. We've seen all of them this year. Ball played near post, tipped out, and Kreiser with a miss hit, but it worked to get it out of the area. Miller, long ball, hoping that it was going to find Wetzel. Trying to use her speed. Wetzel had 3 goals the last home weekend that Tech had played. Earning wins against Rocky and Providence. And unable to get to it was Goth along that far side. It'll be a throw in for Oregon Tech, 39 minutes in. And it will be a throw in for Eastern. Yaya Cheveria Madrigan to trigger it. Williams, the sophomore. Miller clears it for the Owls. As we play into the 41st minute. Very important final 5 for both sides. Someone could break through, change the whole complexion. See, the Lady Owls really dominated the first 10 minutes of possession. Since then, it's really settled in. Eastern's had the run of the play over the last 10 to 15 minutes. And I think the key there is Eastern being able to bring some substitutes onto the field, which has been key. Wetzel winning a ball. Sloss looking to play wide. Smart move because Lewis is there. Now Kreiser. Liv through ball on the run. Miller, her shot blocked, and that one could have went for a corner for Oregon Tech, but an unlucky break for the Lady Owls. Ooh, card gonna happen in the middle. Both players down in that situation. Unlucky for Oregon Tech, it's their big center back in Carly White. And she will get the caution. Good hard tackle in the 42nd minute. But Eastern Oregon, 55 yards from goal. They'll play it into the area. Adair comes in, lost it, and it'll get offside, I believe the call or not. We'll wait. It is going to be a foul on the Mounties. Tech catches a break. That ball was headed to the goal. Jacob Plucker can't believe it. Almost to the center stripe. He's given the AR an earful. Wanted to know what the call was. They'll discuss it probably at the break. It was off that long free kick. Ball still caught in the eastern end. Skinlove plays wide. Hoover. And the Owls look to push. Valle, 1v1 against McDivitt. They'll play it back to Barker. Miss hit on that swing. And Kreiser able to collect it, but she's got 3 players on her. Somehow the Owls control the possession, but unable to do anything with it. Good effort by Kreiser and Valle. For Tech, it looks like they're trying to just get it to halftime in this scoreless game. 2 minutes left in the period. Mounties play wide, looking to counter. Good run by Goth. Play to the middle. Adair's going to have to come off her line and able to collect it. It'll be a throw in for OIT inside the final 1 minute of play here in the first half. Shots are even, 7 apiece. Although I would say if you took the game as a full, possession, the majority of it has gone with Eastern. Mounties look to push late in the half. Long dribble, and a shot goes wide. "30 seconds left in the period. You'll hear my microphone die down as we'll count down the final 10 seconds. "45 minutes in the book, scoreless between Oregon Tech and Eastern Oregon. We'll break for a commercial block. Come back here from Klamath Falls as you watch Oregon Tech soccer on the Owl Sports Network.
When you think fun, think Clamoya Casino. We're surrounded by natural beauty and world-class recreation opportunities. After exploring our magnificent surroundings, you'll appreciate the clean and comfortable rooms and accommodating amenities of the Sleep Inn Hotel. When you're ready for more fun, head to the casino for a variety of new games and some fantastic food. Stay and play at Clamoya Casino in Chiloquin, where winning comes naturally.
Said I'm all about it. Yeah, I'm all about it. Said I'm all about it. Yeah, 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 yeah. Said I'm all about it. Yeah, I'm all about it. Said I'm all about it. Yeah, 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 yeah,
That is so hot. Oh yeah, that's the truck I want. Okay, click here, super easy. I bought a truck! Wait a minute. What the heck?
Honey, I love it. How did you know it was the truck I wanted for my birthday?
It's your birthday?
It's always a fast, easy online buying experience with home delivery. Only at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Klamath Falls. If you live here, you get it.
From our humble beginnings serving members from a small garage to today, serving communities across Southern Oregon, Rogue Credit Union was founded on the idea that together, we're stronger. For over 60 years, Rogue has been living, giving, supporting local, committed to lending a hand. Where you're more than just an auto loan or checking account, you're an owner, just like our founders intended back in that small garage in 1956. Living local, it's a Rogue thing.
At Klamath Falls Toyota, you'll experience our goal to completely satisfy every customer, every day. Because our customers are like family to us. You'll also experience the teamwork of our professional and knowledgeable staff. They're authentic, caring, and the best in the industry. And when you choose from our great selection of new Toyotas or quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, you'll experience a process that's efficient, easy, and transparent. Experience amazing at Klamath Falls Toyota, where experience is everything.
So my very fondest memory at an Abby's came in high school after we won a state championship in basketball, a moment we'll never forget. The very first thing we did, celebrated across the street at Abby's. And for us to just enjoy and savor the season and what we accomplished there, and that pizza became synonymous with this championship memory. It's great to have some of those just foundational, traditional spots that we can all go to and enjoy a great time.
Feeding and watering, building, tending, and mending, one foot in front of the other, day after day, season after season. At Coastal, we're proud to say we've walked a mile or two in boots just like yours. That's why our stores are stocked with everything you need by folks who care. Find your store or shop now at coastalcountry.com with shipments to your door, in-store, or curbside. We are Coastal, and we're just what the country needs.
At Papa Murphy's, we know family time is more important than ever. And our family wants to do all we can to help your family. So we're making it easier to get pizza made from scratch that you bake at home by offering online ordering everywhere and delivery and curbside pickup where we can. So you can keep family time as normal as possible. Papa Murphy's, we're in this together.
The comfort of home has never been more important, which is why we're committed to delivering affordable, reliable power. Our reliability track record is 99.98%, and we're always working on new and better ways to go even further.
That is so hot. Oh yeah, that's the truck I want. Okay, click here, super easy. I bought a truck! Wait a minute. What the heck?
Honey, I love it. How did you know it was the truck I wanted for my birthday?
It's your birthday?
It's always a fast, easy online buying experience with home delivery. Only at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Klamath Falls. If you live here, you get it.
From our humble beginnings serving members from a small garage to today, serving communities across Southern Oregon, Rogue Credit Union was founded on the idea that together, we're stronger. For over 60 years, Rogue has been living, giving, supporting local, committed to lending a hand. Where you're more than just an auto loan or checking account, you're an owner, just like our founders intended back in that small garage in 1956. Living local, it's a Rogue thing.
At Klamath Falls Toyota, you'll experience our goal to completely satisfy every customer, every day. Because our customers are like family to us. You'll also experience the teamwork of our professional and knowledgeable staff. They're authentic, caring, and the best in the industry. And when you choose from our great selection of new Toyotas or quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, you'll experience a process that's efficient, easy, and transparent. Experience amazing at Klamath Falls Toyota, where experience is everything.
So my very fondest memory at an Abby's came in high school after we won a state championship in basketball, a moment we'll never forget. The very first thing we did, celebrated across the street at Abby's. And for us to just enjoy and savor the season and what we accomplished there, and that pizza became synonymous with this championship memory. It's great to have some of those just foundational, traditional spots that we can all go to and enjoy a great time.
Feeding and watering, building, tending, and mending, 1 foot in front of the other, day after day, season after season. At Coastal, we're proud to say we've walked a mile or two in boots just like yours. That's why our stores are stocked with everything you need by folks who care. Find your store or shop now at coastalcountry.com with shipments to your door, in-store, or curbside. We are Coastal, and we're just what the country needs.
At Papa Murphy's, we know family time is more important than ever. And our family wants to do all we can to help your family. So we're making it easier to get pizza made from scratch that you bake at home by offering online ordering everywhere and delivery and curbside pickup where we can. So you can keep family time as normal as possible. Papa Murphy's, we're in this together.
The comfort of home has never been more important, which is why we're committed to delivering affordable, reliable power. Our reliability track record is 99.98%, and we're always working on new and better ways to go even further.
That is so hot. Oh yeah, that's the truck I want. Okay, click here, super easy. I bought a truck! Wait a minute, what the heck?
Honey, I love it. How did you know it was the truck I wanted for my birthday?
It's your birthday?
It's always a fast, easy online buying experience with home delivery. Only at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Klamath Falls. If you live here, you get it.
From our humble beginnings serving members from a small garage to today, serving communities across Southern Oregon, Rogue Credit Union was founded on the idea that together, we're stronger. For over 60 years, Rogue has been living, giving, supporting local, committed to lending a hand. Where you're more than just an auto loan or checking account, you're an owner, just like our founders intended back in that small garage in 1956. Living local, it's a Rogue thing.
At Klamath Falls Toyota, you'll experience our goal to completely satisfy every customer, every day. Because our customers are like family to us. You'll also experience the teamwork of our professional and knowledgeable staff. They're authentic, caring, and the best in the industry. And when you choose from our great selection of new Toyotas or quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, you'll experience a process that's efficient, easy, and transparent. Experience amazing at Klamath Falls Toyota, where experience is everything.
So my very fondest memory at an Abby's came in high school after we won a state championship in basketball, a moment we'll never forget. The very first thing we did, celebrated across the street at Abby's. And for us to just enjoy and savor the season and what we accomplished there, and that pizza became synonymous with this championship memory. It's great to have some of those just foundational, traditional spots that we can all go to and enjoy a great time.
Feeding and watering, building, tending, and mending, 1 foot in front of the other, day after day, season after season. At Coastal, we're proud to say we've walked a mile or two in boots just like yours. That's why our stores are stocked with everything you need by folks who care. Find your store or shop now at coastalcountry.com with shipments to your door, in-store, or curbside. We are Coastal, and we're just what the country needs.
At Papa Murphy's, we know family time is more important than ever. And our family wants to do all we can to help your family. So we're making it easier to get pizza made from scratch that you bake at home by offering online ordering everywhere and delivery and curbside pickup where we can. So you can keep family time as normal as possible. Papa Murphy's, we're in this together.
The comfort of home has never been more important, which is why we're committed to delivering affordable, reliable power. Our reliability track record is 99.98%, and we're always working on new and better ways to go even further.
That is so hot. Oh yeah, that's the truck I want. Okay, click here, super easy. I bought a truck! Wait a minute. What the heck?
Honey, I love it. How did you know it was the truck I wanted for my birthday?
It's your birthday?
It's always a fast, easy online buying experience with home delivery. Only at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Klamath Falls. If you live here, you get it.
From our humble beginnings serving members from a small garage to today, serving communities across Southern Oregon, Rogue Credit Union was founded on the idea that together we're stronger. For over 60 years, Rogue has been living, giving, supporting local, committed to lending a hand. Where you're more than just an auto loan or checking account, you're an owner, just like our founders intended back in that small garage in 1956. Living local, it's a Rogue thing.
At Klamath Falls Toyota, you'll experience our goal to completely satisfy every customer, every day. Because our customers are like family to us. You'll also experience the teamwork of our professional and knowledgeable staff. They're authentic, caring, and the best in the industry. And when you choose from our great selection of new Toyotas or quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, you'll experience a process that's efficient, easy, and transparent. Experience amazing at Klamath Falls Toyota, where experience is everything.
So my very fondest memory at an Abby's came in high school after we won a state championship in basketball, a moment we'll never forget. The very first thing we did, celebrated across the street at Abby's. And for us to just enjoy and savor the season and what we accomplished there, and that pizza became synonymous with this championship memory. It's great to have some of those just foundational, traditional spots that we can all go to and enjoy a great time.
Feeding and watering, building, tending, and mending, 1 foot in front of the other, day after day, season after season. At Coastal,
Second half of action getting set here from Klamath Falls. Glad you could join us here on the Owl Sports Network. Looking like Oregon Tech will begin the second half exactly how they started the first half. All of the starters on the field. So they will start the second half how they started the first. So we're set to go. Looking at the numbers, even first half, both teams with 7 shots. Both teams with a couple corner kick opportunities. As the ball chipped in, Wetzel trying to go after it, and it's going to be conceded as a corner kick for Oregon Tech right in the first 20 seconds. So we'll see if the Owls can take advantage of the early defensive miscue from Eastern Oregon. Hart, back post, headed out. It was a much better service that time by Ashley Hart compared to the first corner that Tech had. Ness looking for Hart along the left wing. Hart trying to get to the corner. Barker lost it for a moment, but able to collect it as Wetzel was making a run. Ness was a second runner coming late. With all the injuries that Oregon Tech has had this season, to play 2 top 25 teams even in the first half of consecutive matches is huge. Hart trying to win the possession, does so. Though she used the exact same move she's done a couple times where she stops her dribble and then comes back to the same direction. Lewis will play the throw in. Ness tried to flick it on to Sloss, and Eastern Oregon able to clear it. Miller was hoping for a foul call there and didn't get it. A lot of contact. Couple cards given, one for either side in this in the first half. Not a very physical match. Not like what we saw in the men's game yesterday as Eastern on a counter. Down the near side. It's Mariaki. Takes a shot, looks high, is high. Got herself some space. Did Kana Mariaki, junior from Anchorage. Again, 2:30 will be the men's match. And then at 5 o'clock tonight, we'll have volleyball at Danny Miles Court. Good header into space. Shot blocked. It'll be a corner, I think, for Eastern. No. Oh, my. Interesting there. As it looked like the shot off the foot of Carly Imes, who has just checked in, a freshman from Spokane. It looked like it was blocked by one of the Owls, but the officials said no. Tech will take advantage of that. The free kick from Hallie Adair. How about Miller winning the ball? Trying to get a through ball, and the foul will be called once Oregon Tech did not gain any momentum coming up the field. Interesting that Carly White not taking this free kick, that it'll be Valencia. She'll play a ball into Miller. Second ball to Hart. Flick to Ness. And it finds it all the way back to Barker, the keeper for Eastern Oregon. '51st minute of action and a scoreless tie. Whistle, we'll see if it'll be a throw in or on the ground for Oregon Tech. I believe it'll be on the ground. Yes, it will. Third ball won by Eastern. Trying to play the ball wide. Unable to collect it was Matiaki. Along the near sideline, Kashima was pleading that the ball was out. Good slide tackle from Darby McDevitt. But Oregon Tech will have it with a throw in deep in their own end. See if they can find someone to get a chance to make a go at goal. They tried to play into Maddie Miller. Sloss got taken down. And another foul on the Mountie. This time, it'll be Carly White to take the free kick. She has the leg to be able to get it probably to the 6-yard box. But she'll play short. Miller all the way through to Hart. Takes a shot on goal in the diving save by Barker. The freshman, Ashley Hart, got that ball to get all the way through to her. And made a play. Now Hart with a little bit of space. Has room. She'll drop it back to Sylvia Sloss. Wetzel trying to keep it from going out and won't. It'll be an Eastern Oregon goal kick in the 54th minute. Eastern will have a throw in on the far side. Sloss fighting. And they will say the hold on the Mounties. So Tech will get a set piece. And it'll be Kashima. No, it'll be Valencia to take it. Ball put on frame, headed out by Eastern. 3 Mounties on the opposite side of the field, and Eastern able to control. Stepping forward, though, to make an effort on it was Brianna Lewis. But the Owls unable to do anything with that. Hart loses possession. And it looks like Ashley Hart will get booked. Three cards here in the match. None of them for dissent, all for dangerous play. Eastern to play a long ball. They work wide to Skinlove. Skinlove made a player miss. Looks back post. Headed out by the Owls. Second ball. Flicked out by Miller. Out wide. That's Imes. And Eastern will have a throw in. Megan Gustafson to try to trigger the throw. In space is Vigil. Plays it inside. Flick attempt goes high off the boot of Brooke Ford. Ten minutes into the second half. Score still zeros. Same point of the game in Ashland. That game is also scoreless. Good win by Skinlove. And it'll be a goal kick for Oregon Tech. Men's game coming up. OIT men looking to win their 6th straight. Their only conference loss was a game they probably should have won. Gave up a 2-goal lead in a 3-2 loss here against Southern Oregon. And Southern's played really well after losing their first 2 conference games. Good win of a ball by Sydney Peck in the midfield. Nice move by Lewis. Lewis plays to Wetzel. Drops it off for the runner. That's Miller. Tech with numbers. Miller plays to Hart. And Hart loses possession. I believe it'll be a throw in for OIT. And we'll ask for clock stoppage. As Hart now down. The injury bug that has plagued Oregon Tech seemingly continuing. Looking on the far side to see who will come in. It looks like it'll be Valle who will come on for OIT. And they will send both teams off. So we'll take a quick break if we can. We'll send it back for a minute break as they attend to Ashley Hart. We're scoreless in the 58th minute here from Klamath Falls. Back to play here from Klamath Falls. Hart to the bench, being attended to by the OIT training staff. Will wait for the whistle to restart play. It'll be a throw in for the Owls. Miranda Valle is the one to come on for Oregon Tech. And looks like Eastern also going to make a substitution, as it will be Naralski to come on for Imes, who came on at the break. So it'll be Barker to trigger the free kick from the goal. No score. Just under 32 minutes to play. OIT would love to be able to at least steal a point from a nationally ranked side. Eastern needing a win to try to keep themselves at the top of the table, as they have fallen now 2 games behind the front runners, depending on what happens today in Northwest's match against Warner Pacific and C of I's match against Southern Oregon. Ball deep in the Eastern end. Carly White did a nice job to play that ball. Mounties with a chance. Skinlow. They play wide. Vigil. Now it's Hoover. And it'll be an Eastern throw-in at the top of the 6. Eastern 11 shots to Oregon Tech's 8. They'll play a ball into the area, cleared out. Mounties do a smart thing. Retreat it all the way back to the midfield stripe and try to push forward. They've got some numbers. Naralski trying to find Sydney Peck, but she lost control of the dribble. Next week, Oregon Tech's basketball teams will make their debuts at home after a pretty move there by Matiaki. Matiaki will earn a corner. Women's team will scrimmage, I believe, Lynn Benton College. at 1 o'clock next Saturday. And the men's team will play an exhibition game at home. That'll be against the Seattle Mountaineers. Corner kick played near post. It's in front and cleared. Dangerous. Again. Vigil. Somehow the Owls able to clear it. Skinlow. Matiaki looking back post. And somehow Hallie Adair was there. Talk about a flurry for the Mountie. Ness trying to play it to Valle. Nice job by the Mountaineers to get it into the midfield. Won by Brooke Ford. But Valencia able to at least get a touch on it for Oregon Tech. The Mountaineers now trying to rush. Mariaki. Good move to the middle. Looks for back post. No runner there. It'll be a goal kick for Oregon Tech. Second ball off the free kick. Mounties play it to the area. Kashima, unlucky bounce. Skinlove makes a bid for goal. Erica Skinlove is going to earn a corner for Eastern Oregon. Last corner was dangerous. Just seems like Eastern on this trip has just been snake bitten. Had chances yesterday at Southern, couldn't put them away. Both corner kicks they've had today, they have had opportunities. They go middle of the box, punched out by Adair. Nice job by the keeper for the Owls. Skinlove into the area. Mariaki. Skinlove again. Keeps it alive. Skinlove, nifty move, went down. Foul's going to be called just outside the area. Dangerous spot for Eastern. Just outside the hash. Mountaineers trying to decide how they're going to try to play this. Tech will have a three-player wall. And this time it'll be Megan Gustafson, the sophomore from Boise. Two-player wall for Tech. Gustafson goes high, back post, still in front, and cleared by White. Looks like substitution for Oregon Tech. Kashima to come off. And it looks like Guzan will come on for her. Ball has been in the Eastern Oregon third for about the last 10 minutes. Halfway through the second half in a scoreless tie. Tech looking to switch the field. Miller trying to play the ball forward. Valle at that side trying to get a run. Ness, Miller trying to find a through ball to Valle. Good run for Eastern. That's Hoover. Plays wide. Shot off the line by Chloe Naralski. Southern Oregon has broke through against College of Idaho. Mia Sandater in the 64th minute has gotten the Raiders on top. Southern, a team that Tech played to a scoreless draw here in the Basin. Good move by Vigil, playing into the area. Skinlove's in there. Madrigan. Now a low lining shot from distance by Sydney Peck that's stopped by Adair. Cross in front. Cleared. Eastern will go to the sub. Off will come Peck. It looks like Lindsey Balkenbush for the first time today on for the Mounties. So Jacob Plucker going a little even deeper into his lineup. It'll be a goal kick for Oregon Tech after a little bit of a flurry. Just about 70 minutes in. And possession will go to Oregon Tech. Eastern's done a great job controlling the pace and possession. White does a good job to clear it to the midfield for Oregon Tech. Big collision. Who will win the second ball? Miller tries to push it forward to Valle. But the Mounties so deep, especially in that midfield, rotating players in and out. Eastern to sub again. Williams on for Matiaki. And looks like Oregon Tech also going to make a change as well. Kreiser on for Guzan. Balkenbush pushing forward. Mounties able to clear it. Kreiser trying to find Ness. And it gets knocked away. Looks like Trinidad will come on for Oregon Tech as well. The next opportunity. First time we'll see Alexis today. Third minute. Skinlove from distance. Adair is there. Ness able to push the ball back into the defensive third, where Barker, her first touch in a while. Miller wins the ball for Oregon Tech. Plays wide to Kreiser. Into Sloss. Sloss with a nice move, gets shoved to the ground, and it'll be a free kick for Oregon Tech. With all the momentum on Eastern's side, wouldn't it be something if Oregon Tech came through right here? Steal a goal. Looks like Eastern will have a two-player wall. Sloss into the area. Miller had a chance at a header. I don't think there was a touch. It'll be a goal kick. Both teams set to sub. Back on comes Goth for Eastern Oregon. She will replace Skinlove. And for the Owls, Trinidad on and off comes Ness. '75th minute. Barker a better kick this time. They stop play. She's got a little bit more on that. Trinidad gets leveled. Now Oregon Tech going to get another crack at it. Sloss plays short. Miller tips it back. Out wide. Chipped in. Couple Owls inside the area. Now Valle right back in. Wetzel's in there. And offsides is going to be called on Oregon Tech. Substitution looks like it's going to come on for Eastern. Looks like Skinlove back, set to come back. Trinidad trying to win the second ball. Not a good ball. Into the area. No keeper in the goal. Oh, the center missed for Balkenbush. Imes back on. She will replace Ford. Oh, there was a sitter at the back post. I believe it was Noralski. Unmarked. Inside of 14 minutes left. It'll be a throw in for Eastern. Ball chipped in, back post, offsides is going to be the call on Eastern Oregon. Foul on Eastern. Well, they'll change it. They'll say foul on Oregon Tech. And give Eastern a set piece. Haven't had many set pieces from this spot on the field. And they're going to push 9 players up. It'll be Golf to take the free kick. She'll play it on goal, and right there to collect it is Hallie Adair. Trinidad. Alex trying to play a through ball. Wetzel charging. Nearly a misplay by Barker, the keeper, but Eastern able to push forward. Like Kashima to come back on for the Owls. Long run by Balkenbush down the far side. Running for 70 yards. And the ball's going to be rolling all the way to the near side. It'll be an Oregon Tech throw-in. And Kashima will come on. I believe she will go and get Kaya Wetzel. We'll see how Oregon Tech will readjust with Wetzel on the bench, their top offensive option. Kreiser will be at the point, it looks like. Trinidad on one side, and I believe Aye the other. Pushing forward is Imes. It'll be cleared out for a moment by the Owls. Inside the final 10 minutes. Back post runner. Headed in the air. There's Adair. Balkenbush, the senior, on a back post run. Be a quick breather for Wetzel. She'll come back on at the next stoppage. It'll be a foul on Eastern. Sloss will be about 40 yards. Set piece for Oregon Tech. Sloss gets it headed right back out at her. Mounties look to counter. Both teams set this up. Back on will come Mariaki for Eastern Oregon. And as I mentioned, Wetzel returns for Oregon Tech with inside of 8 minutes to play. And a corner going to be given to Eastern Oregon. Now from the opposite side. First corner that they've attempted from this side of the pitch. It'll be Goff who will take the corner. They'll ask for clock to be stopped. They're going to talk to Makiaki about giving space on that goal line. Ball played near post. And the ball will be played out. It'll be a goal kick for Oregon Tech. Seven minutes left. In the other game, College of Idaho has gotten even. Jana Laslava off a Lily Schlake assist. And they're tied at 1. Mariaki here trying to give Eastern a lead. Dribbles to the corner. And lost control of the possession. Be a long throw in for Oregon Tech trying to win possession. Kreiser trying to play it to Wetzel in the midfield. Miller. Sloss now, a couple players on her. Plays wide. It'll be a substitution, as I mentioned. Looks like Erica Skinlove back on. She will replace Peck. And a foul in the defensive end. And now clock stoppage. Don't see a card. Card did not come out. Still in the area. Five minutes left. Wetzel. Kaya Wetzel. And Tech will get a throw in. Somehow that goal kick from Adair got all the way downfield. Wetzel earns a corner for the Owls. Ball played, top of the area. Header over. Oh my. It'll be another corner. Wetzel got a flick on it. They'll try it again. It'll be Lewis trying to find Miller. And it will be another corner kick for OIT, a third one. Clock inside of 3:30. Can Tech steal one? Ball headed out. Played into the area. Offside flag is up. Wetzel could not get back into an onside position. 88th minute. We're scoreless. Eastern's had so many chances here in the second half. Bureau IT, do you play for a point or not? They'll send a ball back into the defensive zone. Kreiser nearly won a ball right around the center circle. A lot of room for Gustafson. Two minutes left. Wetzel playing back into the defensive third. They'll play it on to Barker. Smart move and plays wide. Gustafson into space. Imus. The Owls look to try to clear it. Still near the box. Imes. Kashima stands her up. 90 seconds left. Kreiser touches wide to Valle. Ball played again back into the defensive zone. Just over a minute left. In space, Noralski. Pushing forward, Madrigan. Ball served, back post, headed out by the Owls. In front, Noralski still kept out. We play on. Inside of 40 seconds left. Sloss. 30 seconds remaining. Skinlove 1v1. Erica Skinlove goes wide, and it's touched out. 20 seconds left. And the shot will go wide. 10. And Oregon Tech will play number 25 Eastern Oregon to a scoreless draw. A huge point in the Cascade Conference table for the Lady Owls. What a job by Hallie Adair in goal for Oregon Tech to be able to get that key point, which could come in handy in the playoff scenario. That'll do it for our broadcast. Bottom of the hour, men's game against Eastern Oregon will start. We hope that you will stay tuned. But for now, I'm Mike Safford. We'll see you